We have to, for the fucking sake of so many fucking millions of people, we have to make success happiness. We have to.
Here's one of the things that I find that's really interesting. You talk about you have this natural DNA, right? That you, like your success is wrapped up in your DNA. And one of the things that I do is I help people that want to become successful, really successful. So we work on their mindset. We help them build out the company that they're building, whatever. But what's fascinating about it is you can't instill the want in a person to do it. So you have people be like, hey, I want to do this, and then they don't do anything. And then you have other individuals, they want it and they'll do anything that is necessary
There's
to get there.
There's a huge division between people that want for stuff and people who want for process.
Totally.
And I think one of the things I'm trying to figure out is, in the framework that you set that up, this is why I want to change success. You're properly, because of the way we all came up, deeming, you're creating a system, I assume, I'm making some assumptions here, that a level of, the framework creates success financially, because that's the nature of a business, like right? I believe that there's a real atomic bomb that I can drop on society over the next 50 years around actually reframing success, which will then lead to everybody having the chance to love a process. There's a lot of people who have the natural DNA to be an all-time stay-at-home dad. But because we haven't created the framework yet to making a stay-at-home dad who crushes and raises 3 children that go on to do incredible things as an incredible North Star of being successful, in the same way that we do a billionaire or an NBA champion or a rapper that wins a Grammy, we have not given macro permission yet for the people to I know employees right now that work for me, men, and I know their wives, that they should be doing reversal. That the man should stay at home and do the nurturing, and the mom's the fucking shark, and she's not happy and he's not happy, and the only reason they're doing it is we have not had a mature enough conversation around success. We have created so many. By the way, thank God, we talk so much more now about women and minorities and their thing, but a guy who deep in his soul thinks he's a nurturing father and wants to stay home is frowned upon by his contemporaries, friends, and society. Immediately goes into old school people thinking he's a loser and he can't provide and he's balking out. Yet he would love that process. There are absolutely people who do not love the process of building a business that makes money. And thus they will stop and start and have micro wins and macro failures and will never achieve it.
It is, if a person comes to us and they want to work with us, that's one of the first questions that we ask them is, do they actually love the process of what they do? Because if they don't, they'll fail. If they're just going after the car or their house or, the jet or whatever it is, it's like, no, you're not, it won't happen. And you will fail.
And I think eventually there'll be more businesses built on, bailing them out. I have to be empathetic to what you have upfront opportunity costs and other things. I think there's a lot of good stuff on the horizon. I genuinely believe your business, you exact human beings, 40 years from now, as things get reframed, the business was built from day one to be able to afford to kick Dustin out a weekend when you just decided no way. Whereas I'm just, maybe that is what you do, but I would never expect the business to do that. I do believe that we need to reframe success. We have to make happy. We have to, for the fucking sake of so many fucking millions of people, we have to make success happiness. We have to. We have to teach people how to live very happily, making $81,000 a year, that is controlling their expenses, that is not applying for credit cards, that is not valuing the clothes they wear and the cars they drive. We have to teach parents how to make their children feel comfortable that they have a worse car, or things like, we have to teach that as an advantage. Kids are funny. I think you can educate kids at 7 or 8 of hey, we have less, that is going to be your advantage. I believed it, and so others can too. Right. We've just become very consumeristic. We've become very at the mercy of opinion. Judgment is at an all-time high. People are just judging people left and right now because of the political climate.
And they're crashing because of it.
Oh, I don't think we've even seen the crash. We are in a opioid and mental health crisis, and the economy is phenomenal.
Right.
Does everybody understand what's about to happen next? Do you understand that only financial success is holding up many as a last leg, and when that goes, I genuinely believe the mental carnage that comes with the next economic downturn is going to be far more extreme than we can predict, because the overlay of depression is far greater than it was in 1987, in 1998, in 2008, in 2001 post 9/11, and the dot-com bubble, and all the other times it's happened. I'm very, very, very concerned, and hence my actions speak to that. My content has taken a fundamental shift over the last 2 to 3 years, because I want to put my head on the pillow when this all goes down to say, I gave it my best at bat. Very few people on earth have spent the dollars and time to create a communication infrastructure to pump positivity with practicality at scale to the level that I have on fucking earth.
I don't know anybody.
and so I need to do that, because I believe I see what's about to happen, and I can't look the other way and look myself in the mirror when it actually goes down, when I know I have it in me to be the kind of communicator that can make a positive impact.